Hey, welcome back to the Escapaders. In the last video, we were pulling up anchor in the Tobago Keys and heading north through the Grenadines to a little gem called Bequia, but not before swinging by for a closer look at the mega yacht we'd been anchored near all weekend. It was massive, dripping in luxury. But you know, in the end, we're all here swimming at the same beaches, spotting the same turtles, and soaking in the same sea. As usual, Calvin wasted no time rigging up the fishing rod, completely unfazed by the floating forests of sargassum drifting past us.
Is today the day?
I hope so. It would be nice to finally catch something.
The day was shaping up beautifully for our 25 nautical mile sail, about 3 to 4 hours in total. And before long, the reel started buzzing, delivering our first burst of excitement.
Let's see it.
Another dang seaweed fish.
Aside from that, it was smooth sailing. We passed a few boats and kept in touch with our buddy boat, No Sock Life, on the VHF radio. We've been cruising alongside them all the way from Grenada. It's been fun and honestly, kind of like riding a bike with training wheels. For us novice sailors, there's real comfort in having some experienced friends nearby while we learn the ropes and build our confidence. As we neared Bequia, we cruised past the hauntingly beautiful Moonhole Mansion, an abandoned hotel tucked beneath the volcanic rock archway, before gliding into Admiralty Bay. The water was crystal clear, turquoise, and inviting. We dropped the hook and settled in for what would be a much-needed week of rest and reset.
We are in the beautiful town of Bequia, which is a very small village full of cruisers, and it's got a really great little beach vibe. We have to run a couple of errands, and we thought that'd be a great opportunity to show you guys around the town. It's easier to get in when there isn't a bunch of stuff in the boat. People have asked us how we deal with garbage on the boat, and honestly it's different everywhere. Often we go to a marina where we pay somewhere between $1 and $5 to get rid of a bag, but in Bequia there's this cool garbage facility that's free. So we just pull up on the dinghy dock, walk over a few feet, and throw it in. Thanks, Bequia. Next stop?
Ice cream.
Yeah! Great thing about this town is that it has this amazing little jetty for dinghies to lock up to and go into town, and it even has security, and it's free. This is the main street, and it has all kinds of little stands that sell souvenirs and fruit and cold drinks, so it's really easy to find pretty much anything you could need.
We've also seen 3 different ice cream shops already, which is promising. We're just waiting to find one that sells pistachio ice cream.
They have the goods.
Oh yeah.
We're having a very nutritious lunch with some sodas that we've had a hard time getting our hands on up until now, and a giant tub of ice cream. What kind of ice cream did you get?
Cookies and cream. I don't know if giant is the right word. It's a 1 pint. So I think it's like a reasonable personal size to share between 3 ice cream connoisseurs.
This is only Luna's second time ever having ice cream, and we're giving her like the littlest amounts, but she loves it. Luna, what's the ice cream review?
Brain freeze!
Yeah. With a bag full of fresh veggies and a new subscriber for the channel, we are back on the way to the boat because Luna really needs a nap, and afterwards we have some more exciting stuff planned. So we got some veggies from one of the produce stands when we were in town today, and I'm gonna show you what we got and how much it cost, because one of the biggest things that I wanted to know when we were watching sailing YouTube channels, when we were planning for this life, was how much is food gonna cost? And it's definitely a little bit more expensive than back home in Canada, but not as much as I expected. So we got ourselves some green beans, which is a really nice find. Got an eggplant. I think it's called a chayote. It's a local vegetable. Got a couple of green peppers. Some really nice looking lettuce, actually. Hopefully we don't just let it go bad in the fridge. This slice of watermelon. These bananas. Now, something I learned is these are green bananas, which are for stewing. I bought some the other day not knowing, and I waited for them to turn yellow and ripen up. They never did. Eventually, they did soften, and I ate one, and it was delicious. I don't love my bananas to get super soft and sweet, so this one got a little soft and a little sweet, but not like a regular banana. Anyway, so we got more of these, not to stew, just to eat. And then the nice guy at the fruit stand did throw in some mangoes for Luna. So thank you for that. And all of this came to 58 ECs, which works out to about 30 Canadian or 20 US. And honestly, I'm not sure that this would have cost much less back home in Ottawa, Canada. Comment below how much this would have cost where you're from. But yeah, pretty happy with our provisioning today. So now I'm gonna put these away, and when Luna wakes up, we're gonna head to the beach. Here's one of those green bananas I was talking about. This is one of the ones we bought probably almost 2 weeks ago. It's just starting to turn a little bit yellow, and when you open it, it's still nice and firm and just a little sweet. It's perfect. Also, my favorite part about living on a boat So here we are on Princess Margaret Beach, finally doing the Princess Margaret Boardwalk trail that we've been looking at for the last, I don't know how many days.
It seems pretty incredible. It's just this beautiful trail that walks out right into the water. Look at all the fish in here.
We weren't kidding during the boat tour that we don't wear shoes anymore.
It's so pokey.
It's like growing out of the cliff. Very cool trail. The staircase looks like it goes up the rock and then into town. We don't have time to do that today because we are desperate to get into the water. How we doing?
Absolutely thriving.
Not afraid of the waves today?
Not afraid of the waves. Just a little chicken because the water's colder than the air.
So we've never done this flotilla before.
Let's go sail.
That's the normal process for getting ready to go. We have to close all the windows and the hatches because once we get out into the ocean, it's pretty wavy. And if we left them open, the inside would be wet. We know because it's happened before. So we are off from Bequia, which is an island that's a part of St Vincent and the Grenadines. And we are now heading to mainland St Vincent to a little bay called Chateaubelair. Our friends are already there and they're saying it's amazing, and they even caught a tuna last night, which makes me pretty excited. How about you?
Oh yeah, can't wait to get some fish finally.
Should take us about 3, maybe 4 hours, but we can already see St Vincent, so land is never out of sight, and that's quite reassuring.
As we watched Bequia fade into the horizon, something felt different. This was our first sail completely on our own. No buddy boat beside us, no safety net, just us, the wind, and the open sea. And it went better than we ever could have hoped. We were in sync, confident, capable. Maybe, for the first time, it felt like we really belonged out here. The sail to Chateaubelair was smooth and quiet, giving us time to reflect on how far we've come. Moments like these remind us why we chose this life, the freedom, the learning, the shared adventure. In the next episode, we step ashore in Chateaubelair, a place that completely caught us off guard. Untouched, wild, and straight out of Jurassic Park. It might just be the most beautiful place that we've seen yet, and we can't wait to share it with you.